Hello everyone. My YouTube channel is Logic, so you can like, subscribe, and share all the tutorials that we are using here to learn. Make a YouTuber community. We love each other. Let's love our family when we share free knowledge with them. So I request you to share all these tutorials, the clips that I'm uploading here with your friends. Some of them may lack the right direction to learn, because this is the channel that we are working on to properly explain and to properly bring beginners to the professional level. So we are going to learn today how to upload images to together with the user details which we had done. So you can see that from this tutorial, when we were hitting on the add new button, you are able to fill in the name and other user details, but here for the image we had not implemented that. So in today's tutorial I want us to do that. So first of all, what we are going to do is to ensure that we have added that in our controller, that is user controller here. So during the store, we need also store image. Okay, how do we do that? First of all, let's create a function within that class, which is let's create a method within that class or function, which is going to help us to store images in a certain directory within our database. So maybe we are going to choose somewhere, I don't know. Let us say maybe we are going to create another folder called uploads. Okay. Yeah, so I just want to do it maybe outside here. So if I close this and yeah, within the pharmacy, so we can create a folder here, and the folder we can call it uploads. Okay, you can call it uploads like that, so it is just somewhere outside there. So we are going to implement a function within the controller, user controller. So we are going to use the I'm going to actually I'm going to use already function. Let us just see. Okay, so under the save we have this new here. We can just put it somewhere there. Okay, so we are going to use if function. So we say if. Okay, so we say if. So we say if request, let me say if request, and I say as file, if request as file, like that, and then we can call it what, let me check what we have on the database. Our database, that column, we call it profile image, right? So we copy that and then we say profile image, like that. Sorry. And yeah, so we are also going to check if the file already exists, so, and also if it is empty. So let's first of all say if em is, if not empty, let's say if not empty, like that. So we say if not empty, then we are going to save. Okay, we are going to save. So in our case, we are going to say user. So we are going to save. Let me put it the right way. There's something is not working for me well. Yeah, so if empty, then we say user, then profile image. Okay, like that. So user profile image. Then before I do that, we are going to have and, okay, and we are checking if the file exists. So file exists. So we have user check if file exists. So file exists. So what we are going to do is to create the, what are we going to have here? So we are going to check on our uploads. Actually, we call it uploads. I have written it as uploads. And then let us put, we are going to create a folder inside and we call it profile, profile. And then we are going to put dot user, then get profile image. Yeah. So dot user, then get the profile image. So that one we just have to write it there. That is going to create for us. Let me bring this down here to check if it is already existing, and if it is existing, that is maybe when we are going to upload, then it has to be unlinked. Okay. Yeah, so we say unlink uploads profile, and then we have user profile image. Just simple as that. So this one making us, we need to create also this subfolder within this one. So let's add, because we need our work to be more organized. Sometimes maybe we will be using a different uploads, maybe for the product etc. So we need to organize our software. Okay. Yeah, so we have that one. Then we are going to add, let me call it ext. I will use that ext. Let me call it ext. So ext, so extension, and is equal to, so we are going to request file, we are going to request file and profile image, get client original extension. Okay, that is the one of the PHP functions. And then file, so let's call it file, um so call it file, and then request, file request, file. Then we are going to use request file, um yeah, file request file, and then it is a profile image, that is the file. And then we are going to use file name not preliminary, let's use it as random, um random str. So let me call it random str as str random. I want to put the random to around, let me call it 20. Okay, so random str str20. So we must ensure that str is up here. That's okay. Then we are going to write the file name. Okay, so let's use this as file name is equal to random str dot the extension. Okay, then we are going to move now the image to the right directory, which is the file which we already created up there. We move it to uploads profile, and then we give it the file name which we've defined as the random str. Okay, here. And then after moving it, then we are going to saving. So we save user profile image, then we are going to save the file name in our database. Okay, I hope that sounds clear. and proper way. So watch that keenly, don't mess up with it. And then now we need to let me see, I think that is okay. So we have closed this, we have closed that one. Let me just bring it somewhere here. Okay, yeah, so that is very much okay. So what we are going to do to add this, what we are going to do is to from our, where's our create, let me just go to create. We have this input here. Actually it is called profile image. Okay, so that is okay. So everything is just ready, so we need to test, we need to test if it is working. Because we've written this one, so we just need to test if it is working. Okay, so let's test from our project. When we come here and refresh this page, and now we fill in everything, so I will have to remove one to make have only one name. Then we have this email which we have not used before, we have password, then we have to select image here, and then we create this as user, that's okay, and then we submit. Let's see if it is working. Okay, so it tells us that it is been created successfully. So when we come back to our where's the uploads, so we need to check on our uploads. When we click on the upload, so let's go directly to our directory so that we can see. I don't know why it's not repeating for me. So when I come to C and I come to Laragon, my project is ww, then pharmacy, then I come to uploads. Where is uploads? It's supposed to be outside here. So the uploads, why am I not seeing uploads? I thought it's supposed to be out here. Let me check where it is. Oh, it is inside the apps. So that means it has not worked because it's supposed to be outside. Okay, so let me see what to do. Yeah, so let's move this, let's cut it. We can cut it and then come back to pharmacy, and then we paste it outside here. I think I created it wrongly, the wrong way, so we can do that. But let's check the database if something has happened to the database. So if I refresh this, our new and we are able to see that this new user has been added successfully. So when we check under the profile image, you can see this image name extension has come, but we are not able to check. Let's do that again. So when you come to add new and we click on fill, so we see if it's going to work for us this time round. So we say active. Let me remove one name, so we remain with Nicholas, and then we select a different image. Let me see which image can we use. Okay, let me see which image can we use. Let us use this. Okay, let's use that one, and then I click submit. Okay, so we can see it has successfully been submitted. So when I come here at the database and refresh that, I'm able to see that. When I come to our uploads, let me see, we can see that something is still not working. So let me figure out why it is not moving to this directory, and then I come and show you why. Okay, so everything's just okay the way we just created worked on it. The only thing that I needed to do is to remove this slash, which also has got no much effect, but actually where the folder is going to be automatically created is here at the public folder. So when you come to your public folder, leave alone this other one which we created outside, which is here, right here. I don't think we need it. We can delete that, and then the folder is going to be created here at the public folder, which is going to be, you can see images, all images that we uploaded, which I've just uploaded, are here. Okay, so that is just okay. Yeah, so let's just try to upload another one and see. So when you come to add new and we fill in, this plugin which I'm using here is called Fake Filler. Okay, it's called Fake Filler, so you can install that and it's going to assist you to make your work move much better, that is during development. And let me use this one, which I can see something like, okay, this one I think is a image which I've not done, and then I submit. Okay, so it tells me that it is success, and I can see the image which I've loaded is here. So this is very much working and working perfectly. Okay, so that is how we save images on our into our database, and we also move the image to the folder directory using Laravel 12. So in any case you have question, you can leave a comment at the comment sections and make sure that you do it the right way, the way I've done it here. So I can just comment out to say, okay, we can say this one is profile profile image implementation, so that it is very clear to someone. Okay, so here we can say end of profile image. So this is very clear, so make sure you do that and it will work for you. For the create, make sure that you have the name of the file, name of the input name is called profile image, which we are calling here. Okay, yeah, we are calling it here, up here. That is where we're putting the input file name. Otherwise, that is for today, and in our next tutorial we are now going to learn on how to edit, update and delete data from the database that we have added. Thank you. Bye bye.